What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of my Club America career mode here on FIFA 21. If you guys haven't caught up with any of the prior episodes, I'd suggest you do so you're all caught up with everything going in and around Coapa here on our career mode video. Now, as you guys may have known already, we have been dealt quite a blow with Bruno Valdez leaving, and now Emmanuel Aguilera has officially left. He has been sold to Espanyol. So now we are down not only one, but two center backs. So we have a lot of business to conduct in this episode. I want to get the transfer window kind of done and dusted because I don't want to stretch it out even further as the season will progress. I want to get it done right away so the team has time to gel, and so that way the team is actually, ready and set for the season up ahead. So let's move on into our transfer hub, as I have another center back option, two actually, to add to the table. And here is what I had prior. I thought Cesar Montes was our go-to guy, but I have read in the comment section down below that you guys think Kusevich and Guzman are two good options that we should go look at. And we're definitely going to sign two out of these three players. They're all pretty tangible. They're all pretty much viable for us, and I think it would be interesting to see. Obviously, I know Guzman is probably going to be the lower rated center back, someone we might have to build up. He might be someone that we look at for the future. Kusevich and Montes obviously are the two people that we are going to look at as to who we should go for. Montes actually, is very appealing because he is Mexican and he wouldn't take a foreign spot. Kusevich, although is looking like a monster of a player, has a real face, so I mean that could ultimately be something that we can lean on. But we're gonna wait just a little bit. We're gonna finish the transfer window roughly at the end of the episode, and we'll see what else transfer business we can get done. I know I want another winger, and I'm looking at either Rodriguez or Ocampos to come in and do the job that we expect them. De Rossi, we're not going to pay his ridiculous amount of release clause, but we'll get into the rest of this episode. So we'll get those transfers a little bit later on in the day. I'm going to get through these training drills, and then we'll go on into what should be our next match, which is, again, Pumas away at Seoul, the Clásico Capitolino. Is looking like it's gonna be a good one. So I'm gonna get all done with these training drills, and then afterwards we'll talk and we'll see exactly where the squad is at afterwards. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are just moments away from starting the game against Pumas in this Clásico Capitalino, and then of course we have a couple emails to sort out first. Looks like Sergio Diaz's change of development plan is all but finished, so now we can then switch him to be a left winger. Hopefully we'll bring a lot of good promising stuff for us. I do want to work on his skill moves, and because of that we're going to make him into a wide playmaker, get him into that 4-star skill moves. Hopefully he can grow and improve on that. So let's move on over to a transfer offer for Luis Fuentes. FC Nantes wants the Mexican center back / left back. We're going to accept it because, of course, we're trying to get rid of him. I had an offer for Nicolas Benedetti. I just said, forget it. No one's touching Benedetti this season. He is going to be crucial for us, and looks like we can start, hopefully, starting to just cement our squad for this upcoming season. So let's attend our press conference ahead of the Clásico. We know that here at America, all Clásicos are a must win, and anything but 3 points in this game is gonna be it's gonna be not good. So the fans believe losing Aguilera is going to be a blow. Well, I mean, losing Bruno Valdez is actually a bigger blow than that, but is Cáceres ready to step up? Well, I will say that it's all up to the lad himself. I think he's capable of doing it. He has some good potential. Is he ready to be our starting center back? I don't know just necessarily. So do you have Pumas worried? Sure, we were excellent last game, and hopefully we can repeat that against one of our most bitter rivals, and let's see what we're capable of making in that aspect. So are you looking to bring in anyone? Yes, I'd like more squad depth. It would really mean the world to us. and I think the players would definitely want to see that as well. So those are our questions ahead of the Clásico. Now let's jump into this game. Let's jump into this match. Let me show you guys beforehand my starting 11 for this one, and of course let me customize this so we're not playing with a white on white uniform. Basically, let's see, change kits. Gonna use that beautiful yellow jerseys of ours, and let me show you guys what I'm going with team management wise. So we're going with Venus up top, Cordoba, Vargas, Cáceres, Sanchez, Leo, not Richard, excuse me, George. Cáceres is gonna get the go ahead. Moreno and Reyes. Moreno has been looking like a really good player for us, so really an untouched side of what was against Puebla. We'll see what happens. On the bench though, Fuentes is gonna be dropped, and I'm gonna bring in Juarez, and I'm actually gonna bring in Sergio Diaz ahead of Ibargüen. I know a lot of people will be questioning why I'm doing that, but I gotta give him a little bit of more sharpness, and I just think he could be a much better player than Ibargüen in the future, Sergio Diaz. So let's see what we're able to conjure up. I'll see you guys on the pitch, and let's hope that we can get all 3 points against Pumas. Well, all right, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. America versus Pumas. Players warming up ahead of this one in Seoul. Should be interesting to see. Obviously, we just had the actual Clásico Capitolino in the Estadio Azteca. It was a 2-2 all draw. Quite a pretty good game, and hopefully we can repeat at least 2 goals on our end, and hopefully we can keep out a shutout in this one. So interesting to see what we're able to conjure up here, and obviously the Pumas fans will be looking to cheer on their side, and hopefully a little bit of the Americanistas that were able to travel to Seoul can give us a little bit of an extra push for this one. There you guys can see the Monumental in the background making as much noise as possible, and let's jump straight into this one. As you guys can see, Vargas still wearing that really tight shirt, looking to cement his good start against Pumas the way he did against Puebla, and well, I mean, we'll have to wait and see, but fingers crossed that we can get this Clásico underway in a good start. America, Pumas, Pumas, America, whichever way you want to read it. It's going to be a good one, hopefully, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see what we're able to make happen. Waller, George, doing well. Finding Cordoba. Finds Federico Viñas. Has to go at it alone. Will do so, and just goes wide of the mark. Federico Viñas. Close, but not close enough. It looks like he was just a little bit off balance there, and unfortunately for us, does not shoot it on target, and Talavera will easily take that. Richard, good win right there in the middle. Cordoba, Viñas, Cordoba, good job to find Vargas. Vargas takes the shot. Oh my word! This man is a genius. The way he completely just faked out the defender and slots it in Talavera's near post. My goodness. Matias Vargas and his super tight shirt put us 1-0 above Pumas in a game in which we started off really well. Had that chance with Viñas, but then look at Vargas just rippling through that shot in the back of the net. 1-0. Look what it means to us on the sidelines. We feel the passion, we feel the colors, and Vargas does so in such a good fashion. America 1, Pumas 0. Let's keep up the pressure, boys. Let's keep it going. Leo. Cordoba. Viñas. Cordoba, great run in from Viñas, Viñas. Oh no, the post. Oh my word. How did Federico Viñas miss that? Cordoba will try to release. Federico Viñas singled it through, too easy. The space, Federico Viñas this time goes and finishes it the way we expected him to. America 2, Puma 0 in the 24th minute of the match for number 24. I mean, it just writes itself, ladies and gentlemen, at this point. It just writes itself. Look at the Monumental just going crazy at this point. And Federico Viñas making up for that mistake of a shot that he had earlier But Federico Viñas getting himself on the score sheet. 2 goals for him in this Apertura, aka Guardianes 2020. And off to a good start. Let's see if we can make this even more of a lead. Carlos. Doing well right there for George to try to... Oh, George. Not timing that slide challenge also well. And there you go. Yellow card for George. And look at Ochoa coming in and saying, come on, ref. That wasn't really much of a yellow. And referee doesn't want to hear anything from both sides. Dangerous free kick for Pumas here. Can we get it off? Oh, Hueso Reyes just about does enough to get it out of the box. And then Sanchez here with a chance to start a counterattack going. Leo Suarez, what can he do? Finding George. George, he's got the pace for it. He's got the speed. Finding who? Richard! Oh my word! I thought that was going in top bins. And unfortunately, it just whiskered wide of the mark. And so close for Richard Sanchez. Not doing enough. And we won. Looks like Moreno might just get caught out here. Gonzalez, oh, tries to chip Ochoa, but is unable to get past Reyes. That was my bad right there. Probably shouldn't have called Ochoa so high. Unable to win anything right there. Ochoa doing well to collect that. And, oh, that was my bad. That was completely my bad. Wow. I thought George was a little bit closer than what was originally intended for that pass to be, but I mean, what a finish too by the Pumas player. I really thought I had passed this right, and well, that is on me, ladies and gentlemen. That is on me. We don't keep the clean sheet in the Clásico, and we make this game maybe a little bit harder than it should be, but let's see what we can mount back in regards to getting that goal back. Unable to do so, and Cáceres doing well right there. Córdoba finding Leo. Oh my word! Now that's a team goal if I've seen one this season so far. Federico Viñas puts another one in the back of the net, and you gotta give it to Leo Suarez for a great pin, a great ball into the box for Viñas, and look at that pin perfect accuracy to finish that in front of goal. Doesn't hesitate on his favorite left foot. Never gonna miss that. Federico Viñas now 2 goals in this game, 3 goals, and in the tournament. What a start for our Águilas. Let's hope we can get another one and really put this game to bed. With the ball. Finds Federico Viñas, who finds Cáceres, and this has to be a goal. And this will... Oh my word! How on earth did that go wide? I thought simply just finesse it into the bottom corner, and Cáceres, well, definitely did not have his shooting boots on. And while Pumas make a substitution, we shall do the same. Get some of these players a little bit of a rest. Cáceres definitely going to be, unfortunately, we don't have anyone that could take his spot, but, you know, Córdoba will come off for Nicolás Benedetti to come on, and Suarez, who's had a really good game, is going to go out and get a breather. Sergio Diaz will come on, change that position to left wing so he feels more comfortable, and Federico Viñas is going to come off, and we're going to see Henry Martin. We're going to make all 3 substitutions. Why not? I think we're in a comfortable position, and let's hope we can, you know, get these players a couple minutes and maybe 1 or 2 goals. Just booting that out. Oh my word. What just happened? No idea what just happened. Just trying to concentrate and getting that ball out, but Pumas have just knocked on the door and have scored a really good goal. Look at this, 1-2 passing. I mean, really good 1-2 passing, and what a finish from Carlos. And well, it's only 1 goal now, so As I was praising the defense of Cáceres, it's clear and obvious we still need another center back with a little bit more potential, potential, but a little bit more overall. Look at this, we're in. Vargas, can he secure it? Oh, he can! Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Right back into this one. That man's tight shirt is just something else. Sporting that number 18 that Bruno Valdez left behind, and it fits him much better than his shirt does, I'll tell you that much. And look at this finish on his weak foot. Talavera just unable to react to that in time, and the man with the tightest shirt on the team is putting us 2 goals ahead again. Doing a nice little turn. Henry, Cáceres. Should we just sweat it? We're definitely going to sweat it. Benedetti. 5-2, ladies and gentlemen. It's as simple as that. Pumas gave us way too much space and way too much time on the ball. And Nicolas Benedetti putting away a simple tap-in. That's 2 tap-ins in this game. But you know what? That equals 3 points at the end of the day. And the fans cheering very, very happily because this is a really good goal. And yeah, like I mentioned, just a lot of space, just a lot of time, and Nicolas Benedetti will gratefully take that. 5-2 to America. This Pumas game looked like it was maybe going to slip out of our hands, but at the end of the day, doesn't look like it's going to happen. Doing a lot of ball rolls. Oh my God, Cáceres. He sees Henry Martin. Henry Martin is in. Henry. Oh, yes, it's in. It's a complete thrashing, ladies and gentlemen. Complete thrashing on the night here. Pumas will have no clue what hit them. 6 goals to 2. It's like a thing out of a fairy tale here. Henry, Benedetti. Oh, I was about to unleash it, but there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The game has finished, concluded. 6 goals to 2. Pumas fans look away. Americanistas rejoice in what is probably one of the best wins we're going to see this season by far. I expected a much better matchup against them, but it wasn't the case. I even have competitor mode turned on for this game. Well, it is what it is. Federico Viñas on the night was an absolute monster. Matias Vargas again proving to us why he is such a great player. America takes all 3 points. Alright, time for our post-match interview here, and let's see what they ask us. Matias Vargas again taking the headlines today after a great performance. I mean, he capped a good team display. I mean, he really did. Was the standout of tonight, and something tells me he's going to be the standout of the season the way this guy continues to play. So, you know, what an outstanding performance. What made the difference? You know, we took our chances. You have to build from a solid foundation. The players worked really hard in training this week. They definitely did. Not much to say after that. That was a pretty impressive 6-goal win for America. Would you say you control? What was that game of you always felt in control? I have no idea. I probably butchered that. Sorry, guys. So, you know, we deserved our goals today. We definitely did, and we'll move on forward. So, no more questions to answer. Let's move on into the remainder of this week. Let's see what's going on. Mexico covered and completed. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get through to about... Let's see. We'll get to about the 31st before the Querétaro match, and let's see if we're able to bring and make any signings before that Querétaro game, which I think would be crucial because, hey, they're undefeated right now, so they might be a pretty good opponent to go up against. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have some big news. We finally have our final scout report for all our center backs and potentially a left back that I really want to bring in. So Fuentes has been sold. Interesting enough, though, we have a transfer offer for Roger Martinez. This is a player who I don't have transfer listed, but if a good offer came in, we'd definitely hear it out. and they've offered us 4.25 million for Roger. I might just go ahead and accept it, but we're gonna negotiate just a little bit. We're gonna try to get just a little bit more bang for our buck in regards to Roger Martinez. Let's be honest, he wouldn't feature as much as he would like to. So propose a new transfer fee of about 5, and if you meet that, then he is all yours. They understand and they will meet it. 5 is a good transfer sum for Roger Martinez, and I believe that is some good business on our end. A player chat here is Cáceres. He knows that eventually I'm going to look for a new center back, but he thinks he can do the job. And look, I'm going to tell him, this is your chance to improve, and this is your chance to prove me wrong. But he's not wrong at all. We are going to be looking for a new center back, and that new center back has to be either Cesar Montes or Kusevich. Now Cesar, 75 rated, much higher, good potential, Mexican, but it's going to cost us a lot of money. Whereas a player like Kusevich, younger than him by only 1 year, yes, has some good potential, 72 rated, still really good, better than Aguilera was, I'll tell you that much. I think he could be someone that we could look at. Guzman, 61 overall rated, 18-year-old. You know what? We're going to give him just a little bit more time to grow, and I think if we bring in one of these two, we would be fine. Pedrosa, we know that he is going to cost us quite a bit of money, but he is much better than all of our left backs. So we're going to go with this. We're going to go and we're going to try to sign either Kusevich or Montes. But to be honest, I'm really leaning towards Kusevich because that's a lot of money to pay for Montes. I do want to sign Pedrosa. He is my go-to left back, and I really want to sign him. And once we lose Roger, we will have to bring in one player to bring in a bit of more depth, and I'm looking at this Rodriguez kid to come in and do quite the job for us. And well, let's start off with trying to get Pedrosa in at America. So we're going to begin negotiations with the club and see if Espanyol are willing to do business with us yet again. So we're going to offer a transfer fee of what he is worth to about 11.4 with I don't know, a good 10% sell-on clause. Let's see if they're willing to accept that. They don't look for a sell-on clause, but they do want about 16 for the guy. Gonna just try to lowball it here and say, you know what, we'll give you 13.8 if you're willing to work here with us. They're not willing to budge. Okay. What if we give you 14.5? I think that's a pretty good deal. We can't reduce the fee any further. Oh my goodness. I mean, we have the money for it, but look, 15. I mean, that's a good price for him, 15. I knew they would accept it. And there it is, Pedrosa, potentially going to be an America player. We just got to make sure that his wages and contract and all that stuff is sorted out before we can actually start celebrating. He wants an important role. He definitely will have that here at America. He wants 4 years, but you know what? We're going to get him for 5 years because, of course, we want him as long as possible. Doesn't want a release clause. Neither do we. Want to keep him there. And wages are substantially not as high as I expected them to be. We'll accept that. No problem whatsoever. Pedrosa, welcome to Las Águilas del América. We have ourselves another left back that can definitely do a much better job than what we have. Now, let's arrange our center back position spots here. Just because the fact that financially it's not looking that well for us. I mean, yeah, we have some really good money, but again, I don't want to blow it all right away. We do have the January transfer window to worry about. You never know, injuries or anything across the board throughout the season. We're going to try to get Kusevich. I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, let me know in the comment section down below. Let's see if Universidad Católica are willing to part ways with him. So we're going to go in with a simple 4.4 offer and see what they tell us. Well, that was easy. They said yes. So looks like we're getting him exactly what the market value is for Kosovic. And just got to sort out his wages. Shouldn't be hopefully too difficult. So let's just, this role is definitely going to be an important role. I'm not going to promise him crucial because you never know. So, right, we've agreed on the terms. So let's give him here for 5 years. Wants to do 3. Understandable. Meet in the middle for 4. Says yes to that. We'll disregard the release clause. Now, wages. So, if I offer him about 32 with a signing bonus of about 80 grand, he should hopefully, fingers crossed, take that. Definitely does. And we have ourselves a new center back. So quite the transfer market for us. And I would be happy with just one more signing afterwards if Roger Martinez does end up leaving the team. But as of right now, we are looking very, very good ahead of this Querétaro match. And you guys can see right here that in our team right away, Kosovic is going to come and slot right into that center back spot. And it's going to hopefully make a really, really good partnership with Hector Moreno. Alrighty then, let's move on into the game against Querétaro and hopefully get ourselves all 3 points in the Estadio Azteca. See you guys in a bit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, there he is, Federico Viñas. 10 goals scored in 2 Liga MX games for us here. 2 games in and we already got 10 goals. Looking like we're the best goal scoring side and 1 goal against so far for Querétaro. Looks like it's the best offense against the best defense in the opening matchups here in the Apertura 2020. Looks like a very good night to be playing some really good football out in the Estadio Azteca. We know how important it is to get all 3 points. Hector Moreno leading the line here. Will he make a very good partnership with Kosovic? Now, I did bring in Pedrosa. I forgot to put him in the starting 11 when I showed you guys. I did bring him back in, so no worries. He's going to be debuting in this one as well. So 2 debuts today. Hopefully, they can get off to a good start against what seems to be a good Querétaro side. So let's jump into this one. Hector Moreno pumping up the lads, telling them, let's go, let's get this, and Federico Viñas to kick things off for us. And hopefully, America can take all 3 points against Querétaro. Let's find out. Obviously, they're not as match sharp as our other players over there. Oh my word. An opportunity now, and Querétaro have punished us. And it's on Kovacic's side of the pitch. I was just worried about that. They're not as sharp, they're not as fit, and maybe they're not as ready as maybe Reyes or Cáceres and Ángel Sepúlveda. Just like that, making it difficult for us. Oh boy, quite the mountain to climb now. Let's see if America are able to turn it back. A chance for Vargas. Viñas. Córdoba. Viñas asking for a foul, doesn't get it. Finds Córdoba, and look at that, just like that, ladies and gentlemen. We're right back into this. 10 minutes gone by, 2 goals already in the Estadio Azteca. Sebastián Córdoba doing very well, and we knew that he was going to be a key player for us this season, and he's stepping up in a really, really big fashion here. Leveling things up against Querétaro, and look at this finish. Viña's doing very well to hold it off, and boom. Doesn't even think twice about it. Sebastián Córdoba getting us back into this one. Really a number on these ratings for Querétaro, but nevertheless, looks like it's going to be a good side to go up against. Leo Suarez. Leo doing well right there, and Leo Suarez, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Some quick feet by the Argentinian, and Leo Suarez doing ever so well right there, and gets himself a really, really nice goal. Very good job. Very good finish by Leo Suarez. And there you guys can see how excited we are about scoring that goal. Arellano cutting in, doing a bit of a ball roll, but gives it off. And now a chance for us to culminate in this, hopefully, counterattack. Córdoba. Oh my God, what a ball to Vargas. And this man is just clinical when you give him that much space. Matias Vargas and his tight shirt are going to always finish that. What a goal by number 18. Yet again, cementing himself, making himself a superstar in the America shirt. Right away, this Argentinian has taken the league by storm. And it's not just because of that super tight shirt. It's because of the way that he's able to just make a difference on that pitch. America 3, Querétaro 1. What a game we've had. 4 goals already in this first half. And will we be able to make it another one here with Federico Viñas? Federico Viñas with a chance here. Will he score? Yes, he will. And that is clinical. And that is how you make a statement here, ladies and gentlemen. Federico Viñas. Look at this. Just absolutely from kickoff. We put them on the pressure. And Cordoba doing well to find Viñas, who, I mean, from that range just was not going to miss. Really, really good goal. 4-1. I mean, what more can I tell you, ladies and gentlemen? 4-1. Could this be another 6-2 goal game? I hope not, because I really don't want to concede anymore, but let's see what this team is capable of doing. I mean, 37 minutes in and we're already up by 3 goals. Really good right there from Cáceres. And look at this. Cordoba is through on goal. Can he? Yes, he can. Come on. That's got to go in. No. Oh my word, I wanted to get a little cheeky with it, and it almost paid off right there. Cordoba almost rainbow flicked the goalkeeper, and as I'm saying this, Vargas with, oh my word, oh a header that I thought was just gonna creep in, but I mean, it's just our night, ladies and gentlemen. It is literally just our night against Querétaro. From Héctor Moreno, but Moreno really never gave him a chance to really go anywhere near our goal. Escamilla. And the shot and Sepúlveda have scored. Querétaro puts one back, and just as I was praising Héctor Moreno, look at that, oh my god. Oh, Kosovic is definitely starting to worry me. 2 goals against Querétaro. Granted, a very good Querétaro side today, but really, at the end of the day, still is Querétaro. To our new center back. Almost gave the ball away like in the Pumas match. Richard does well. Cáceres. Look at this ball. Look at this ball. Matias Vargas sees Federico Viñas. And look at that. Almost made it a meal of it in the end. But Federico Viñas, who is continuing that hot streak, puts that ball away. No need for a replay right there, because simply just an outstanding goal. A chance now. Ochoa just does enough. Pedrosa doing well. And now we mount the counter-attack. Benedetti does well to find Richard, and Richard is just going to tuck that away. 6-2 again, just like we did against Pumas. I don't know if it's the opponent, I don't know what it is, but I mean, we are just running rampant through the league right now. 3 games in, and I mean, we are scoring for fun, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, the matches really haven't been as easy as they play out to be. I just think these teams are leaving a lot of space in the counterattack. We're taking a lot of advantage in regards to that aspect. But, I mean, hey, another 6-2, I will definitely take that. Well, we're going to take these 3 points, and we're definitely going to be having a huge smile on our faces. Out of 2 games, we've scored 12 goals, conceded 4. That will definitely not be something to smile about. But at the end of the day, a victory like this will leave you quite content. Not the result that Querétaro were looking at all. Was expecting a little bit more of a matchup. I thought they might pull something off since they started the game oh so well. But it's that man right there. Just a difference maker all around. So far so good. 9 points so far in the season, and well, while we still have so much more to, you know, work on, this is definitely something promising. Alright, post-match interview here. Viñas, again, still in the show. I mean, he capped off a good display. So it looks like Querétaro weren't ever going to be able to put your team under pressure. You know, I mean, we dominated this game. Simple as that. You know, we deserved our goals today. Simple as that. Alrighty then, that does it for our questions. And this episode's running a little longer than expected. So, we've played 2 games. We've conjured up some training. I think we might just leave it here, because next episode we can play against Santos, we can play against Tijuana and against Luca, and we will just sim the Mazatlan and Atletico San Luis game, and then get us a little bit closer to the other matches. Obviously the big ones being against Tigres, Leon, and Chivas in 2 episodes from now. So we'll see what comes of it. But hey, so far the start of the season has been quite good for us, and well, the transfer market definitely is still open, but I'm going to try to close that out as soon as possible. If Roger leaves, then we will definitely bring in another person. As of right now, I'm quite content with the squad. I think we have some good depth. I think we have a really, really good solid team. And I mean, there you guys have it. Federico Viñas 5, Matias Vargas 5 goals. What more could we ask for? All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been it for me. My name is Ivan. You guys can find me over on Twitter. And if you guys want to hear any more stuff about America in English, make sure you guys follow the Eagle Eye Podcast over on Twitter, Instagram, and find them on YouTube as well. We hosted a weekly podcast where we talk all things Las Águilas del América in English. All right, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next episode, and until next time, as always, take care and arriba la América.